Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys every single part of Florida State's campus. How's it going? My name is Ashton, and I'm gonna be your little tour guide for the day. But not that type of tour guide. When choosing a college, I know how important the campus is in making that final decision. When I was looking at colleges, the biggest thing for me was making sure that I felt at home no matter where I was. When I was a senior in high school, I would wander the college campuses endlessly, trying to put myself in the shoes of someone that actually went there. But even after wandering the whole campus, I still really didn't get a feel for where the college kids would hang out day to day. I would go home and watch endless campus tours on YouTube that showed me all these remarkable places that were on every campus. But when I got here, I quickly realized that these places they would show me on the tours weren't where real students would go at all. The videos that they have up about campus tours are pretty cool and aesthetic, but I noticed that they're not really accurate when it comes to day-to-day life at that school. And that's why I'm here today. I'm gonna show you every single part of Florida State's campus, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'm gonna try and do it in under 10 minutes. So, we don't have a lot of time to do this, so let's get right into it. Okay, so before we actually get to school, let me give you a little rundown of how the campus works. To make it easy, I'd say that the campus is split into about 3 parts. So the top part of campus is actually what I like to call the artsy part of campus. It's the one that's closest to downtown, and that's where you're gonna find really anything within the arts realm, music, English, whatever it may be, you're gonna find it there. The middle of campus is what I like to call the touristy part of campus. That's where you're gonna find a lot of the school's landmarks, the School of Business, and a couple other hidden gems out there. And the bottom part of campus is actually split up into 2 parts. So on one side, you're gonna find what I like to call the science part of campus, and the other side is where you're gonna find all the sports. So with that being said, the campus is pretty damn big to say the least. But lucky enough for you, you got the best tour guide in the game. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know the campus just as well as I do. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the tour. I'll meet you guys at the very top of campus. So we're starting off at the top of campus, which is Old Faithful. You've probably seen this place because a lot of my videos show little me going like, yeah. But even though this is kind of like the staple that Florida State represents, not a lot goes on here. If you go to the left, you're gonna find a lot of the sorority and Greek life houses, and you'll see Bill's bookstore. But really the only thing that goes on inside Westcott is administration stuff, and if you take bio. But you guys have probably seen this on other tours, so I'm gonna take you to places they usually don't show you. So let's go. So on our way to the next stop, you can take a look at some of the cool English buildings. You have places like Williams, you have Diffenbaugh, Dodd Hall. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't really know what happens in Dodd Hall, but like, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool vibe. A lot of these places kind of look like Harry Potter, big Harry Potter vibes. They're all very old. So even if you don't have a class here, it is pretty cool to check out. You can also check out Longmire, which is the music department. There are a whole bunch of auditoriums within each of the buildings, so they do put on a lot of performances, and they're actually pretty good. So I mean, it's pretty cool things to check out. But all this walking's making me a little hungry. So let's go to the next location. So we're at Swanee right now, and if you're a freshman, this is pretty much the main dining hall. This is where you're gonna eat all your meals. It is hit or miss, I would say. It does have some food that slaps, but it also has food that completely misses. And if the food doesn't hit that day, there's a couple other places right next to it that you can go to. So let's go check it out. There's also a Chick-fil-A you can eat at. So you know, Chick-fil-A consistently always slaps. There's also a place called 4 Rivers, and if you don't know what 4 Rivers is, it's a barbecue place, but like 4 Rivers, I love you and all, but it's never consistent here. If you want to go to real 4 Rivers, go a little bit outside of campus. This one's always out of food, and it's just not a great representation of an awesome barbecue place. But like, if you ever do need barbecue, it's right there, I guess. There's also like a little grocery store inside. It's like 7-Eleven-y, gas station-like, and it's just you pick up little things every once in a while. Besides that, there's some good places just right on campus to go get a quick bite to eat. So now that you got a little bite to eat, you'll run right into Landis Green, and it is the most toury place on campus, but there is a reason for it. I mean, right here, you'll see Strozier Library, where students come to study. It is the most popular library on campus. You can come hang out and just lay out and catch some sun, play some frisbee if you want, or you can go check out a special place called the Innovation Hub. If you're into 3D printers or anything VR, they have a whole bunch of cool stuff here that you can test out, and it's all pretty innovative. So you should go check it out. I'll see you guys at the next stop. This is Traditions, and This is probably the most confusing parking garage you'll ever fucking go to in your life. But if you do manage to find a parking spot, then it's probably the best place you'll find on campus. Right when you get out of Traditions, you'll find the Coburn Wellness Center, which is the smaller gym. You can go to the SLC, check out the Handsome Man. And if you keep walking down a little bit, then you'll run right into the big classroom buildings like HCB, which is what they call a huge classroom building because as you can see, it's pretty damn huge. If you're a freshman, then I guarantee you're gonna have a class in this building. And if I'm right, you have to come back to this video and hit subscribe. Or hit it right now, that'd be nice too. And right next to HCB, you'll find our beautiful new student union. It might be done by the time you get here in like 5 years. You know what? It's okay though. We'll keep going and I'll show you the back half of campus. So the first thing you're gonna run into on the back half of campus is Subway and Steak and Shake. And also right next to these two is the actual bookstore, which sells all the books you need. And they sell some pretty dope merch too. And it's a pretty cool place to have a little dance party with your friends. So if you wanna go check out that video, it's right here. Shameless plug again. So we're at the part of campus now where you need at least a 1500 to even get into. This is the STEM part of campus where you're gonna find all of your science classes. They're gonna be in all these new beautiful buildings. You're gonna find the chemistry building, physics building, Hoffman teaching lab, Fisher lecture hall, and EOAS building. This building is so fucking nice. And there's the RAC library, which in my opinion is a lot better than Strozier. If you need to blow off some steam after all that studying, you can come right next door and come visit the Leech. The Leech is the biggest gym on campus with a ton of weight machines. They have a whole swimming pool, yoga room, basketball courts, and pretty much anything you could think of fitness-wise. If you look next door to the Leech as well, you have Tully Gymnasium, Dick Hauser baseball field, and the circus. Okay, like and subscribe. And America's only college circus. So if you want to come check that out, it's a must-see while you're here. And you know I gotta end our tour off with a bang, so I'm gonna take you to Doak Campbell Stadium. This is where you're gonna find your favorite Florida State Seminoles win their football games, or at least try to. So now that we got everything covered, I'll meet you back home and we'll wrap this up.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Did we record the dorms?
Oh, shit. Okay, how much time do we have left?
30 seconds.
All right, you ready for all the dorms?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Reynolds Hall. Jenny Murphy. Landis. Hall. Magnolia. Azalea. Cawthorn Hall. Rogers Hall. Sally. And McCollum. Okay. Whew. So now you've seen pretty much every single part of Florida State's campus, and I saved you about 2 hours in doing it. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below with any questions that you have or video ideas that you want to see. So if you want to hit the subscribe button and join the family of 250, which is absolutely insane, that would be greatly appreciated, and I thank you in advance. If you guys want to go check out my college playlist, it's going to be right here. And yeah, before time's up, I will see you guys next week.